We're live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Poptale Weekly for August 25th. It's the 25th, right?
Yep.
2021. I am joined by our pal Nick. And Nick, of course, the ever popular host of Voice Spark Live, along with Ben and Emily. And Nick is joining me this week because we have a very special show this week. I am pregnant. No. We are actually announcing the giveaway of an Echo Dot fourth generation. And we've been telling you guys for the last month and a half, hey, you can win one. And now we're going to pick the winner. But I thought before we do that, we would check in with all you guys, see how you guys are doing, find out. You know what? I'd love to know, Nick, actually, and then maybe you can chime in as well.
Oh,
What skills have you been playing? What have you been enjoying on your Echo or even on your Google?
so what have I been playing? I have actually been playing a cool game called Escape the City. And
Oh, really?
I thought it was so cool that I actually turned on a couple of our developers to it. And I said, look, whatever this guy's doing, you've got to try to emulate because
Now,
of the
is that
fact
on Echo?
it is. It's on
So
Amazon
I'm
Echo.
I'm at my I'm at, if you guys are wondering why the setup is so different this week, I'm actually at my girlfriend's for 2 weeks, and we've been playing a lot of Echo skills. So that's why I was asking Nick first because I could talk about skills for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So Escape the City, we'll have to check that one out.
Yeah, the cool thing about it is I think it's kind of like zombie-esque, but it starts out
Oh.
it starts out rather slow.
Uh-huh.
You're in this situation where you're like locked in a laboratory, you're trying to get out, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that, whole nine
Mm.
yards. But the thing that I like about it is the support system that's with it. So
Oh.
if you say I need a hint, not only will it give you a hint about the puzzle, but if you continue to say, I need a hint, it will continue to give you hints about that puzzle. So,
Oh.
so that's the cool part about it. And it's not the same hint over and over again. I mean, it's
No,
different.
yeah, it's kind of like the Infocom, I think, did that where they give you more like more involved hints as you go along. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
Neat. Cool. Okay. So
Yep.
Escape the City. I may have to check that one out.
Yep. Escape the City. I've been playing that. And also, if there's anybody out there who has little kids, Tells of Sasha has been released through Poptale or Wonderword,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the parent company that I work for, and the parent company that Liam and us have partnered up with.
Yep.
And Wonderword has created the um, Tells of Sasha game based off of the children's book series Tells of Sasha, and
Now
it's
I don't.
all.
Is that more of a British? It's not one that I'm familiar with.
I don't
Although I'm
honestly.
also 35. I don't read 36. I don't read books anymore, especially kids'
In,
books.
in the event of full disclosure, I have no idea. The only
Okay.
thing I know is that they're popular, and the skill itself is professionally voiceovered.
Oh, I can't wait
So
to check that out.
yeah, so it's I mean it's really good, and it helps with math skills
Oh.
and what they've done in this skill, and it's similar to like what you've played with Mathcaster, but it's
Mm-hmm.
designed for girls that are like within like the age range of 6 to 8, 6 to 9.
So it's perfect for me then.
It's
What you're
perfect.
saying?
Yes, you would
Okay.
love
Okay.
it. On a Saturday
Perfect.
night at 12 a.m., you would be at home with it.
Awesome.
your your girlfriend's like, "Hey, Liam, what are you doing?" You're like, "Leave me alone, leave me alone." Uh,
I'm playing Tales of Sasha. Leave me alone. Don't judge me. I'm a 68-year-old girl. All right, so that's cool. So I would recommend if you guys, if you have kids, I mean, that would be a really good thing to check out. Honestly, I mean, all kidding aside, like, check that out. I mean, give it a play.
the
I
cool thing
mean,
about it too, Liam, is that
mhm.
it has this algorithmic system that they created where you can actually adjust the difficulty level.
Oh,
So
nice.
if you're starting out with addition or mathematics or whatever, then
Hmm.
that's one thing. But if you were advanced, like let's say you're a little bit more advanced than the beginner stuff, it will adjust for that and it will compensate.
I
So
noticed Mathcaster seems to do that as well. Although I noticed, and we talked about this on the review, that the curve on it was kind of rough.
yeah,
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. Am I? I'm probably supposed to only say nice things, but
Yes,
I
only
did
night.
notice. Oh, okay. So
No, of
Mathcaster is
course.
perfect. No, I mean that was the one thing. I mean, if you watch the review, you'll know. You guys will notice that it really kicks up rather
Yeah.
quickly. I would definitely recommend you check out both of these games though. But Tales of Sasha is new, so hopefully we'll get to check that out on an upcoming week here. I'll put on my dress and my bonnet, and we'll all play Tales of Sasha.
If you do that, then you're going to have me back for that show. We,
Why, you got a matching one?
I might have to go get one.
Okay. I mean, hey, listen, I'm not judging.
So so besides that, the yes, we got the Tales of Sasha game that's out. We're
Cool.
really thinking this is going to be something that's cool, and
Whenever you
hopefully,
can do anything
hopefully
based
it's
on
big
a book
fun.
series, I think that's cool.
Yeah, it's got like a strong, what I like to call an anchor. You know, it's got that
Nice.
IP anchor to it. So if you can
Yeah.
attach, it's almost like a magnet. You know, if you could throw something at it, hopefully it'll stick, right?
So I've been playing a few different things while I've been here in Missouri.
Hmm.
We've been playing a lot of Song Quiz, which if I didn't think YouTube would flag it and block the video, I would totally stream it.
Oh,
That's been a lot of fun. We've also been playing Puzzle of the Day, which I really love.
okay,
Every day it's different sort of crossword puzzle, but the words don't build on each other per se. They'll give you 5 clues. You have to guess the words, and then you take all those words that you've guessed, and you have to guess what the common theme is. So it's
okay,
kind of like if you've ever watched Password Plus or Super Password, they would have the puzzle with the 5 passwords, and then you had to guess what the category was.
hmm,
Really a lot of fun. We've been playing it every day. Obviously, we've been playing like Jeopardy, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Though the other game that we've been playing a lot of, which I will hopefully eventually will cover, is Beach Tycoon. I got to
Ooh,
be careful because I've been calling it something else.
what have you been calling it?
Female Dog Tycoon. Um, my girlfriend's there laughing in the background because she knows because I'll be like, "Hey, open Tycoon." Um,
It's
you
good.
know, it is a lot of fun.
Yeah,
It is something I would like to eventually play with a little bit and stream for you guys because I think it's a fun little game. It's got a paywall, but you know what? There's enough there where you can really get going, and I'm not opposed to breaking down the wall, as it were.
yep. I'll tell you what I like about Beach Tycoon. I did a review on my YouTube channel probably about 8 months ago
Hmm.
for Beach Tycoon. And one of the things that I equated it to was the video game theme park. So any
Yes,
yeah, so anybody who's not visually impaired,
and even
you're
if
gonna
you are, you might still know this game. I mean,
yeah, yeah, and what you're gonna do is you'll get a real kick out of this because as you build your beach as they have it, it
hmm.
actually changes the background of the
Oh,
image.
does it? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so whenever you put in like a new like a new parking lot or something, or you go talk to Luigi and you expand his gelato station, like
Yep.
those images actually reflect those changes
Oh,
on the screen.
cool.
Oh yeah,
Okay, yeah, that's really neat.
it's really cool. I really enjoyed Beach Tycoon.
That's cool. So if you guys are tuned in, what are you playing? It's been really quiet. I know Robert wrote in; he's tuned in from Serbia, but I would be curious, like what you guys. I saw a couple people popping in. Nikita Smith was here. Jane Jordan was here. Would be curious to know what you guys are playing, what you're enjoying on your Echoes, as it were. I can actually say Alexa because we've changed the name to something else. Um, so I can actually say Alexa. It's kind of freeing.
It's kind of freeing.
It is.
Yeah, and whatever you guys are playing, hopefully it's something that Wonder Word has created.
That would be even cooler.
Yeah, so we're getting ready to release the actual fourth chapter of Escape 63rd, which will
Ooh.
be the last chapter of the game.
Yep.
So that's actually shaping up to be pretty good.
I'm
So
hoping we can eventually cover that. We're kind of waiting to get that out there in the wild and everything. But I'd love to play that for you guys because that's kind of how this all started for me. Actually, I streamed it, and well, first I streamed Cursed Painting, and then everyone over in Sweden was like, "Hey, can you stream more stuff? We like your streaming."
So Camaro76, and I'll
Hey,
bring
how's
this
it going, dude?
He said he has been playing Starfinder lately.
Nice.
Nice. Hey man, that's the industry standard. That's the gold standard for.
And the cool thing is, we've got that now.
Yeah,
that's our puppy. That's our baby.
Yeah, that's our adopted child.
That's right. We adopted it. All the papers are filled out. And I'm excited about that. I hope that we'll. I don't want to throw anything out. I do hope that we will see things with that, and I don't know what'll happen, but that's not. That's not for me to say, obviously. But I think it'd be cool.
Me neither. That's definitely out of my pay grade.
I'm like trying to tread water carefully, but
I'll tell you what, though, we are looking to foster that community and actually expand it, and to really get out there, because we've noticed that. We did a lot of research on like tabletop games, and interestingly enough, and this is all public knowledge, Starfinder is one of the least played tabletop games.
And that's really unfortunate. I really was hoping when they did Starfinder, I have to be honest, I was hoping they would do the same treatment to Pathfinder.
Okay, so Jane Jordan said, Beach Tycoon, Popcorn Tycoon, I use it sometimes for the news briefings. That's awesome. Jane, I have to say to you, how many kernels have you popped? Because if you've been playing Popcorn Tycoon, you must be racking it in.
I think ours is like 100 some per minute or per second. Boy, if you're popping 100 kernels per minute, you're really doing something wrong. I think ours is like 100 per second right now. I don't know. We haven't played it too much. Beach Tycoon's been our jam. And then every morning we get up and it's, hey, are you awake enough yet? Yeah, okay, let's do Puzzle of the Day, and then let's do Jeopardy, and then let's do Millionaire. And it's kind of become a daily routine here, and I can't say our household, because it's not my household, but my adopted household. So also, sorry, my if you guys hear my phone in the background, I'm not on the normal studio setup that I would be on. I'm sitting at a dining room table right now. So it's not the usual setup for streaming, but I think it's still pretty decent. So
yeah, and that's why we thought it'd be a good time to have me on, because with all of these other situations happening, Liam not being in his own studio, I don't want to interrupt his flow whenever he's doing his own thing.
No, and I'm glad that I'm glad we're doing this, because A, we told you guys we were going to give this away, and B, it's a good chance for us to kind of pop on and be like, hey, listen, we're still here, we're still doing these things. I know it's been a rough month. There's been a lot of stuff going on for me. I don't want to get into publicly, but the community's been super supportive. You guys have been awesome. I've been very fortunate enough to be able to take this vacation, which I can't tell you how badly I needed it. And so it's really cool still to be able to connect with you guys and be like, listen, Poptale Weekly is still here. I know you guys enjoy it. I've been having a lot of fun. And should we talk about the schedule first, or do we want to draw first?
Yeah, let's hit up the schedule first.
All right.
So what do we got cracking out next week?
Starting next week. Wait, was I supposed to actually have the schedule in front of me? Because I only remember next week.
Let's talk about next week then. What do you got?
So next week, I know we're doing Journey 3000, which is super exciting, because if you are a fan of those Choose Your Own Adventure books, this is one of the originals written by... Say, look, my girlfriend's excited. Written by the original author, I believe.
Yeah, did you have a chance to play that, by the way?
I try not to play them ahead of time if I can help it. So you guys can get my raw reaction, whether it be good or bad. Maybe I should actually start playing them ahead of time. I don't know. But I'm looking forward to checking it out.
So Colby and Amanda's channel said that they have been playing Popcorn Tycoon, Beach Tycoon, Starfinder, and The Cursed Painting.
Now, how about Night Manager? Because we did that a few weeks ago. Have you guys been playing that? How do you find that? I noticed it's been kind of fun.
I haven't had the opportunity
Oh,
to.
when you get a chance, you should. It's fun.
Yeah, it
Uh,
seems like it was. It seemed like it was pretty cool. I watched the stream a little bit, and
it is pretty cool. All right, so I have the upcoming schedule. Obviously, it's adjusted because like August 11th was Journey 3000. So August 11th, Journey 3000. So that'll be next week. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be fun. And we'll be playing Space Bones the week after that. I think I played that a little bit.
yes, it's a
That
good
was
one.
that kind of a trading game. I know there's some graphical stuff going on there,
Hmm.
which I miss out on, and which you guys will miss out on as well because we do audio only on the games. But there's a cool graphical element that I'll talk about a little bit. Then
Now,
Bluebeard's Bride.
oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a
Yeah,
really
I've
good
heard about that one, talked about a bit, so that'll be interesting. That'll be middle of September.
one. Hmm.
And
And there's
then,
actually a review of Bluebeard's Bride on the
oh, really?
Voice Spark Live, Alexa and More YouTube channel. I did one of
I
those a
was
couple of weeks back.
I was supposed to be there for that, wasn't I? And I kind of had to bail on you guys.
Yeah, and I mean
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Listen, now
Hey,
listen to that. Yeah, Liam.
hey, I got to tell you the truth, man. Ben and Emily love you. I mean, so do I. So I mean, you
Well,
know, you've got an open
I
door.
bribe well. That's why. I mean, that's what that is.
So
Um,
Colby and Amanda's channel
channel. Yeah.
indicated that they are playing Mathcaster. So if
Oh, cool.
you guys are playing Mathcaster, I suggest you enable and try Tells of Sasha, and if you can, please leave it a review because right now
I think we're going to try it after the show. I want to give it a shot.
you should.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna give it a try because I don't want to wait until we review it here, because marketing stuff and blah blah blah. But I would
And
like
then,
to play it. So
and then Colby and Amanda's channel also said, you guys are doing a tremendous job. I hope there'll be more games coming out in the future. I can strongly say yes. There are
yes,
games and IPs in the pipeline that we are developing that will be out. Uh, you know,
and also
with
I mean, can we?
the
Can we?
amount
I mean,
of development time.
obviously it's up. I mean, we can say Fabula, right? I mean, we can just say that. And
Well,
just
that's going to be the engine that's going to help you create stuff.
that's going to be cool
That'll be cool.
because
So we're
I want
looking.
to make something.
And you know what? I want you to make something.
I want to make something.
So Colby and Amanda's channel also said Tells of Sasha with a question mark. Yes. So it's a children's book series. I recommend you check it out, enable it, and see what it's about. Like I said, primarily designed for girls between the ages of 6 and 8. But,
Mhm.
it's good for anybody to sharpen
So
their
it's
math.
perfect for the hosts of this show.
Exactly.
I think Nick is giving me the look right now. I can't see it, but I think I'm getting the look, which I've gotten quite a lot this week for various reasons. So I kind of know what the look feels like.
So Liam, we're at about 18 and a half minutes.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and transfer over to the to the contest. I have it pulled up, and
So I have two more games, Nick, that we're doing really quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Iron Falcon
Oh, that's
and
good.
Clash of Legions. So neither of these I'm familiar with. So we got a whole month of cool stuff coming up, you guys. So
We do.
you're gonna want to stay tuned. I mean, and who knows what else will pop up? I mean,
Yeah,
you know.
and Iron Falcon, interestingly enough, is professionally voiceovered and narrated by Matthew Mercer
What?
of Critical Role. Yes.
Yes.
And let me tell you something. That guy can set a mood with his voice. I found the skill to be great.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So
And if you guys want to, I did a YouTube short on that, and I talk about the first part, Matthew Mercer built this, blah, 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 and then it fires up, and you can see the screen, you can hear him start to talk, and you're like, yep, that's Matthew Mercer.
So one really cool thing about I'll just say really quick, and I want to get onto this thing. Matthew Mercer is in the new Mortal Kombat animated film that's coming out either this week or next week. And he's voicing Stryker, so he's reprising his role from Mortal Kombat 2011, the video game. So really cool that he's doing more stuff. He's an amazing voice actor, and Critical Role is just amazing to watch. So all cool stuff. So I'm looking forward to that one. That'll be especially fun.
So Jane Jordan said that
Mm-hmm.
she played the game once. There was a peasant working your way up, but the demo period was too short. I tried curse painting. I need to try it again to see if I can get into it. Yes, you got to try curse painting. It has over 13 hours of content, audio, sound effects, whole 9 yards. So there's a
Yeah.
lot to explore in the curse painting. And we are over the 20-minute time mark,
So let's do it.
and everything is finalized. We had 72 entries, and let's go ahead and pick a winner. And just
Pick
so you
that
know,
winner.
I will be sending this out on Monday of next week to whoever the winner is. And drawing.
Again, this is for an Echo Dot 4th generation. Thanks to everyone who sent in their entries.
Mm-hmm. And we are...
Still drawing.
No, this is going to go to Aberdeen, South Dakota, Mike Beardlove.
I think it's Breedlove.
Breedlove.
Hey,
Mike
cool.
Breedlove.
Way to go.
Yep. Is that one of your guys?
Yeah, I know him. Cool, dude.
Yep. Yeah, so Mike Breedlove is getting it, and what we wanted to do is essentially, I like doing all of this stuff on the up and up. Like a lot of people say, oh, we drew last week. It was Bob down the street. But I like doing a lot of it like on the up and up, going through, making
Very
sure
cool.
all the entries are validated, and then making sure people get the real deal Holyfield. So, yeah. Colby and Amanda's channel said the next time you do a drawing, I'd like to be part of it, and I would like to get a new Echo.
Well, we have the drawing. I mean, it's been going for a while. So if you missed it, I mean, I don't know what, if you guys, I actually do. All seriousness, if you did miss the drawing, I mean, I don't know if you missed the announcements, what we could do better for you. So I would like to know if you did miss it, you feel like you missed it, what would have helped you be part of the drawing? What would have drawn you in to the drawing? Because we announced this was it the end of June, early July? I mean, so
it was at the middle of July. I think.
Yeah, so there has been a good month of time. So, but congratulations to Mike Breedlove who won. Nick will be sending out that next week.
Yep, I'll be getting in touch with him, and I may even let him pick his color, whether or not he wants white or blue. So
look at that! Now it got real interesting. Letting you, wow.
So one of the things I do want to say though, if you want to get in on these contests, you want to be a part of it, so on and so forth, go over to Poptale on Twitter or Facebook,
and Poptale Social on Twitter.
Yep, Poptale Social on Twitter, Poptale on Facebook, and like us, like our page, and follow us, and that way you'll be able to stay up to date on everything we're cooking, everything that's coming out, contests, stuff like that. Because what we're also doing is periodically we have partners who we're going to be pushing their skills as well, and we have a sort of like a criteria for us to establish a partnership with another company. So we're not going to give you fluff. We're going to try to keep a good quality of skill, and we're going to try to turn people on to those good quality of skills. So, follow at Poptale Social. And Colby and Amanda's channel says it has...
yeah. So it's because it's a child skill. And so the account owner has to approve the purchase. It's just one of those things with kids. I think we talked about this back with Mathcaster, but the Reader's Digest version is when you create a skill for the Echo that is a child skill, i.e. made for kids, you can't just go buy things because you don't want little Johnny buying all these add-ons. At least I don't. So, a parent does have to approve it. So if you have a kid account, could make it a little more trickier, but go pull those pennies and dimes and half dollars out of your piggy bank and give them to mom and dad and be like, here's my money. Let me play.
Yeah, and if you go to like whoever the account holder is and say, "Hey, click this button," what'll happen is it will allow you to enable the skill on the devices, and then you'll be
Yeah.
able to play, and so on and so forth. And it doesn't cost anything to enable the skill. It only costs money if you want to buy the premium access, which is the ability to continually play as long as you want.
Okay.
And thanks, Colby and Amanda, for following us on Facebook. If you have a Twitter account, hit us up there too. Make sure you stay up to date on everything.
Yep.
Liam, we are at the 25th minute. Do you want to close out the show?
Sure, I will do that. I want to thank you guys for being here. I know this has not been quite the usual Poptale Live that you're used to. I promise next week we'll be back with what you're used to, the show that you're used to, the show that you've, I hope, have grown accustomed to and love. And it should be a lot of fun. We'll be playing Journey 3000. So if you enjoy classic, choose your own adventure stuff, you're going to enjoy that. It will be here on my YouTube, on Poptale's YouTube, as well as my Facebook. So, if you're in the vicinity of social media or YouTube, you're going to be able to watch this. I believe it's also, isn't it also on Poptales as well?
Yes, it is.
So really, there's no reason why you shouldn't catch it. There's really it's going to be here for you. It's the same time every week. I know the last couple of weeks have been a little crazy. And again, I apologize for that. We're going to try to get back to a normal schedule. That's why we're here this week. I want to let you know that we're still here for you guys. Quick personal note, if you guys are watching on my channel, tomorrow night there will be an Uno game at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. What would that be in 100 UTC the next day? I don't know. UTC is hard. I'm not good with math.
It's
I need
terrible.
to play more Mathcaster.
Yeah. Yeah. So again, if you can go over to YouTube and check us out at Poptale and also Voice Spark Live if you want to hear me ramble on a little bit more about my own personal adventures. But with that being said, Liam, I'm going to close out the show. Thank you very much, sir, for hopping on and doing this with me, and have a great
Thank
day.
you for having me, and congratulations again to Mike Breedlove, who won an Echo Dot 4th generation. Hopefully soon we'll be doing another contest, and you too can be a winner.
Yep. Thank you. Good night.